quickly introduce the Ankit Savla. Isha, you can also join. So, why I am doing little change? Ankit is a software engineer. Okay, he completed his BE in computer science in 2012, and he is working in two software company as a software developer. Last year, as an investor, he decided to learn financial planning to improve his knowledge, and after a lot of thing he zero in the Kayusha because he lives in Dombivli. He opted for the video learning kit. Okay, and he implemented all learning in his personal life, in his client also. And this year, okay, because I have shown the path, you can become a independent advisor. So he decided to become independent advisor. His wife Isha, she is a lawyer. Okay, and right now she has taken a ARM code, and they have successfully completed in last 3 months. 4 months.
The 4th month completed.
Okay, so today 4th month completed. In last 4 months, I am very happy to share that they have achieved the 50 lakh rupees MFAUM. So congratulations. And with qualitative goal-based financial planning. So why I am presenting? He is a CFP aspirant and completed training, completed 2 examination, and following my thought process in spirit. क्योंकि क्या है कि वो पहले एडवाइजर नहीं था, तो कोई जीरो से स्टार्ट करना था. क्या स्टार्ट करना था? क्योंकि एक एडवाइजर की एक अपनी स्टाइल होती है, तो हो सकता है कि स्पिरिट में इंप्लीमेंट नहीं कर सकता है, बट यहाँ पे वो प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं था. He has implemented everything in spirit. Okay, and I am very happy that there is a one investor is also with him. Okay, so he also share his feedback. How Ankit has provided different kind of service to him. Okay, so I can say from a software engineer to a financial planner, from lawyer to a independent financial advisor. Yeah.
So good morning everyone. Good morning. Yeah, so as sir briefly described, so let's go in little detail how the story or the journey from engineer to learning about finances and then to be an IFA and certified financial planner started. So let's continue with the process. So about my introduction, I completed my BE in computers in the year 2012, and along with that, since there were not much campus placement, so I opted for doing some professional courses like software testing, and I completed successfully that, and currently I have completed 5.75 years experience in software industry, and in this last 5 years I have worked only in insurance domain. So we used to develop software that used to help the insurance company for their businesses. So later on, since earlier days I was not much have any knowledge about how to invest and where to invest. So I, being in this insurance field, I got some knowledge about the investment things, and later on I started my journey towards that, and currently I am towards the CFP aspirant phase. So I'll continue on it. So I started working in the year 2012 as a software engineer, and I was really doing good. And when the investment started, and in our family almost 3 of us earn, and there are 4 people who used to consume that. So there was a lot of cash flow. So in the right way, we had planned if we could invest for our better futures, so we should start that. So in the early days, I called one of my family friend and asked him, how can you help me with investment, because I don't know how, and I'm not even related anyway to commerce field. I'm totally a technical guy. So he told me, fine, you come up, and he started showing some financial products, and I was annually out of 12 months, I was investing my 4 months salary nearly into all the traditional products. So I thought, now I'm really doing good. There was a cash flow seen that time. Compared to the salary, the amount that I was supposed to get after 25 years was really a big figure that time. I thought this is a huge amount. But again, 2.5 years going down the line, I had switched my job, and now this was a bigger company where there were a lot of IFAs who used to come and give the presentations, and I finally met a person who was CFP certified. So I thought now he'll be able to help me in a better way. So he told me traditional investment plans are can be a part of allocation, but your whole complete investment cannot be into the traditional products. So he helped me to come in a way, okay, how can I generate more wealth through the mutual fund platforms. So I came through those platforms. I took a proper insurance cover for myself in all life, health and accidental plan. And that was the story. It was again the 2-3 years journey began. Now the question comes, in an industry, now you are 5 years, 6 years experience software professional. Now to survive in this field, you have to work more for next 20-25 years. It is not that software industry does not have a very good scope. It has a really good scope, but again it's a question on an individual how he is able to take that, whether he wants to work in a job culture or he wants to start something of his own business. So that time I was reading a book called as famous book Rich Dad Poor Dad, and this was second time in my life I was reading this book. And there was every time one sentence in the last few pages mentioned, we need to upgrade ourselves to go to the next level. And that is how I was looking, a Saturday morning I was going through a Facebook page. There I found some CFP ads, so I thought let's check out, what are the benefits of that. So I started approaching those institutes. And when I started approaching those institutes, they told me how CFP can benefit me and many other things. So I thought now I should at least upgrade myself. But before starting with the detail how this thing started, I'll introduce my wife. She'll introduce herself in. Sure.
A very good morning to one and all present here. Firstly, I would like to thank you all for investing your Sunday with us. Thanks to KU sir for giving me this opportunity. I am myself an advocate by profession who has worked for 3 years in Bombay High Court. I was a core advocate who was so keen on doing something there. I had never thought I will have a future here. So how the thing started was, after getting married and after having one baby, who was only 8 months when Ankit started his CFP. So Ankit said, what are your future plans? I said, see, for a time being, I'm not able to give my profession a lot of time because my kid needs me. And I don't want to compromise on that. I want to invest in him also. So he said, okay, see, I'm doing CFP. What about doing a business for a girl who comes from a house or a background where everyone is in business? Grandfather, father, uncle, in fact my mother-in-law herself, everyone in business. So it was a great opportunity. I said, yes, okay, I don't mind switching my profession, but the only thing is we would do something in combination. I won't leave my law. The knowledge which I have gained for 5 years, I won't leave that. But yes, I can take up something new which will help my career, which will help my family and also my kid. So then he said, okay, then you see, I'm doing CFP. You'll have to do, distributor exam is there, which is conducted by AMFI. You need to appear for that. Self-study, 1.5 months time. January 15th, it was done. And then the story comes now here is, let Ankit introduce you few things. Before that, I'll tell you how can you, I'll just come this side. Can everyone see this written? It is? Okay, so we mean to say here, high finance. A rocket science showing that everyone wants to grow their finance like this. Even if he is Ambani or, XYZ person. So then on 17th of February, exactly 4 months down the line, we started with our firm. It was his idea, his support. He told me, come on, you can also do it. And then when we incorporated high finance, things were moving on. What was our strategy of work? What we both planned? We share responsibility as husband and wife. So we are sharing it here as a friend or a partner, I can say. First, there are 3 meetings with clients, 3 to 4 meetings, where we explain them their goals. We make them understand why they are required, what are the needs, what are their lifestyle. He understands everything. All the calculation work is done by Ankit. Back-end work or execution work or finding the funds which are suitable for them is done by me, and of course he also supports me in that. Thereafter, what we are into is like, it is not just that we should be benefited. Ankit will give you examples of why we say the customer first. He will illustrate an experience what he has gone through. Why customer first and not we? If he is happy, if he is earning, eventually we will earn only. Okay? It is not just any fancy stories I'm saying, because when Ankit will speak, you will understand. Then we also look after insurance and all. In that, Ankit will tell me what he will do the calculation and tell me. Thereafter, I'll go and take the quotes and help the client to understand why such things are required to them. Thereafter, once things are moving on, the back office work, the follow-up with RMs, clients, for XYZ reasons is done by me. He has software knowledge, so he uses his software technologies there, and he'll introduce in a much deeper way than me about all these things. I'm just showing you all the surfaces. Let him take the opportunity and explain you all in the depth. So here I hand over to Ankit.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks Isha for this introduction. So let's start back again why we had to start this and how we got an opportunity, how we planned it, and how sir helped us to make this happen. So we see here benefits of learning through Keyur. So few of the things you would even have gone through many of the YouTube video, because last year in the month of August he had sent me n number of link where I can identify today many participants sitting here who were speaking here, and I was looking on the screen how these people have done and achieved all those great things. So that was again a motivation to me, and I even sir described me about people from various backgrounds coming and they also can do this. So this is not something a subject that only few experts can do it, or you need to have your background in some fields. So anyone who wants to make up with his own finances, design it well, all can enter into this. So there is a first line called as a unique deal. So like starting right from the 10th standard, after 12th standard, engineering classes, and then some professional courses. What is the first thing when you enter the classes you get? Anyone? What do they describe about when you ask for some professional courses?
They tell us about the packages.
Correct. So that is one thing. So when you enter any professional course, they will describe you in 5 to 10 minutes about the course detail and everything. And the major concentration is how you will be able to get a job in this. We will help you with placement. Yeah, so that is a major deal that happens. So even when I started my journey towards CFP, so I had inquired in many of the classes. So like you are a software professional, so you'll have to start from the scratch. So this would be your package or something. And I was really not looking for packages because I was earning a great amount in my software industry. I wanted something that is an independent business, can be executed with a small number of people and can be enlarged as required. So when I called Keyur, sir, I am from the software background and can I do it? He told, yes, already you have seen a video, so you can do it. But what this unique deal means? The day one he told me that if you do it in a right spirit, you can be an IFA and you will have your own business. And that time I could connect with my book Rich Dad Poor Dad. I should have my own business if I want to grow bigger. Salaries can give me a limited hike, and that too as per the company's growth and their requirements, but I cannot expand the way I want. So that was a unique deal with Keyur Shah. He told me, you start in the right spirit, I'll show you the pathway to be an IFA. So that's about the line. And the 5-step processes which he always mentions in his video learning kit, and that is not just for the educational purposes. That is required in if I follow that spirit of 5 steps, it is very easy for me to crack down any of the calculations that are required and help the client to achieve his financial goal. So next we go to the clear understanding of goal-based planning. Till now when I started my investment, even I was looking for which schemes will give me how many returns and how much wealth I will make. If I start investing more and I start getting more returns, then I will be also able to make more wealth. But how much wealth I will be requiring, that was really a question. A person who had met was a CFP had asked me to invest X amount, but the day one when I met Keyur Shah, he told me, okay fine, you are investing this much amount for your retirement planning, But do you know how much is the corpus that you will be required? Do you know inflation adjusted? I said, sir, what is that inflation adjusted? I don't know. So that was the first point. Okay, I need to know because I don't know anything in detail. It is just on the what he mentioned earlier on the Excels. The figure comes up and we do it. But as a software engineer, a customer puts the input and he gets an output. But the algorithm is designed by an engineer, so he has to know how the things are getting processed back in a backend. So the pen paper calculator approach is like designing an algorithm of a software or a financial plan, and it gives you all the key points how it is being made, and if there are some mistake it can be corrected right at the ground level. And then practical application. So this was a major point when I understood if I am following this. So as a part of video learning kit, you might have seen on YouTube videos, and personally even felt that he asked us to do the assignments. So it is either you can take it as homework or you can take it as a learning. So in every person individual is different here. So no one has the same requirement. So when I start meeting different people in the maybe in the same building also, I will get 10 different types of scenarios where I have to plan the things. So I started meeting my people. Then in the companies I told I am doing this kind of course, so I need some case studies. So can you spend me 15 minutes during our lunch time? I want to discuss something. And then people started responding, okay fine. So firstly they liked the idea what I am doing. Then every day half an hour or 15 minutes I used to meet people, do the calculations, and then go back and help them how I have done your calculation. Because on the first day it is not possible to sit in front of a person and keep calculating, because you lose the confidence, because you have to make 2-3 approaches, which is the correct one, which is the best one. So do the paperwork in the background after coming home, and then again share it. Okay, this is the best something that would be helpful. So by this now people started asking, okay, can you help us in investment? I just told, okay, currently I do not have any way I can help you, but you can approach these people who can help you with investment. So out of them, many are like, we have a trust in you, and if you can start something of your own, we are ready to invest with you. So then I had to ask Isha, okay, this is something, a demand that is coming from the people, and this, if the demand is high, then we can make it big. So I asked her to help me with the distribution part, so that I look at the planning part, and teamwork is the most important thing that I understand. A single person cannot stand, and if he breaks, the whole system should not break. There should be a backup plan. The person should be able to make them understand, and even if the individual is not there after some, because life is really uncertain, the customer should always know that there is a backup and we can execute that thing. And the portfolio management session, this was the first batch we attended with Keyusha, Ashish by Mr. Vinod Benade. And that time I did not have any ideas about what these alternate investments, all these words were new to me. But after attending this session, I cannot say I achieved everything in portfolio management, but I got introduced to the new products that are available in the market, how they are useful, and what are the yields that they give. They're really different than our normal basic products. So fine, and what next was the journey from investor to IFA. And moreover, after completing the video learning kit, and when I told sir, okay sir, I want to start but I don't know exact thing. So he helped me with the people. I can thank Ashish bhai for that, and Mr. Vinod Benade, who kept on helping me during my phone calls. Okay, what should I do next? How should I do the empanelments now? How is the further process? And that is how the journey started towards an IFA. So what High Finance looks into. So we improved our financial plans very well. So we want to help this same things to be replicated over the country and different states, and starting from our own regions. So that is what our vision by 2021 is, helping 150 families. So along with the job, we almost target, okay, we can approach 4 families. So 1 family every week. So that is something that is an achievable target. So by 2021, we want to achieve the same. And values, not many, honesty, what we are doing, we are showing them. We always also help them to understand, okay, how are we going to earn from them, and what will be the earning sources. So it is transparent also, and passionate. So it is not that once we have learned and implemented and we have started earning, so now we are not taking a more deeper knowledge. We are trying to read some books, we are trying to attend some sessions, what sir says. Even in the market also, when we have some meeting conferences, so we attend such sessions and keep updating ourselves, so that it can be answerable to our clients. So as a client advisory, acquisition and retention. So these are the brief points that we do. Like goal-based financial plan. This is the first thing that we start with our meeting. Firstly, we introduce the benefits of financial planning. If the client says yes, I have done, then we go to the next step, that is like, have you done a goal-based planning or not? Then we describing if we do a goal-based planning, then how it would be really helpful to him. Then about the debt planning, because debt is something really a big part, because if the people enter into a long debt, they cannot make their investments. And when they don't make an investment, by the time they complete their debt, it is really not possible to then start investing for their financial goals, because it's then too late, because debt always is a thing that people take for 10, 15 years, 20 years. Then many people are really not aware about our insurance because of some concept of the traditional products. It is really important thing to convey them. Okay, what is the importance of insurance and what is the definition of insurance? Does insurance means earning or a protection? So that is what we explain client. And again a contingency planning, because I meet people, most of them are working professionals, so they have their salaries coming in, but contingency planning is what they have not thought. They have some FDs, but that even cannot suffice for them for 1 or 2 months. So I request them to have at least minimum 6 months contingency planning and 12 months. But this is contingency planning not used only for emergencies, but as sir mentioned, if you want to take a sabbatical break and if you have finances that can help you to survive for 5-7 months, then I can upgrade myself, I can join some professional courses as per my career requirements, and I can upgrade myself and then enter into an industry where I can get a rise also. So contingency is not only emergency, it is also for the self-upgradation. Tax planning, as we have, when we start with the goal-based planning, tax already is taken care of right at the start of the thing. And succession planning is what we are planning, because Isha knows well about that, the laws which are required and everything. So going down the line, we have not started yet, but this is what we plan to do next. So now the presentation does not have more data, so we'll switch on to the PDF.
Sure. Which first one?
Manoj. That's it. So as sir had told me, a handwritten financial plan, and even I went through series of videos with you participants like you and maybe among few of them, I had clearly got a line, okay, I am able to make something customized or tailor-made. So when I make it tailor-made and I can make the adjustment as per the requirements, it is really easy to change as and when required. So let's pause on it.
This one?
The first one, it's very first page. Okay. So this client, totally there are 12 members in a family, where there are 2 brothers having their 2 children each. So they want to take have their higher education planning of both the children's, marriage of both the children's, and retirement. So 5 goals for each nuclear family. We multiplied by 2, so 10 goals. So I started with the handwritten financial plan. I demonstrated the client, okay, this is the thing, and client was already investing much money in this industry. So I was one more advisor in his life now. It was not something that he is not aware about things, he is already investing. So here for the higher education goal, we started making a timeline, some assumptions, and I could demonstrate him the values of, and then how can he start with the SIPs and what are the amounts required. Okay, that's it. So in this, just need the third one. Okay, yeah. So in the higher education goal, I even asked him, is your child going to go through some courses that is just one-time amount that is required, or it could be a recurring investment required? So this way then we communicated to the client. We even, he asked me if he does an engineering, so being in an engineering background, I could connect to few of my juniors and ask what are the current fees in the colleges that are going to do. Because we are going to start that soon. So we can take some hikes or have the fees increased just in last 2 years, or what was the hike since last 5 years, and helping a client to understand how much money would be required in next coming years. So with the help of cash flows and everything, So in this case, we did not start an SIP again. So he already had some funds. So what we did, we took a portfolio and we earmarked few of the folios for that goals. So it is not every time I ask a client, okay, give me SIP, this is a goal. So I even try to see that if he has, it is client's money, it is not my money. It is not for my benefit, it is for his benefit. So the important is I earmarked for two of his grandsons' goals, the corpus which he have already collected to be earmarked, and now it is to be safeguarded because it has already got a good yield over that. And for the funds that are down the line, we can start a fresh investment because with a smaller ticket size, the longer goals can be achieved in a better way. Then we started with the retirement planning. So something like you see the various phases here, like 63, 79. So the client retires at the age of 65, but that does not mean that he needs everything in the debt at the right of the age of 65. So I also used to believe that once you have started the retirement phase, that means now you have to be in debt. So in this, when we look at 73, 79, 65, so these are the phases that we have divided. The first 8-year corpus is remaining in the debt. Then next 6 years in a balanced fund with a mixture of funds. And last 6 years of his life, which is yet to start of 14 years after 65. So equity can get us better benefits. By doing this thing, the ticket size which normally comes in a debt or through only a debt-oriented plans, I am taking the mixture, the CAGR of the post-retirement period comes to somewhere by 8.5% rather than 7%. So 1.5% extra over next 14 years make a lot of difference, and you can use that same money that is saved for another goal. So it is not only that he can do his retirement, you can do something better also with the saved money. So similarly, we had done for those, these were the example like marriage goal, child higher education goal, and the retirement goal. So sir, we go to the next one, Rajesh.
Yes, sir.
So I would say that was the first client during the phase when we started, and through that business we achieved a ticket size of 1.57 lakhs in the first start. Now this is a couple. They have a small child, the same. He is just 1 year old. They have a lavish lifestyle a little. Their monthly home expenses are somewhere about 1 lakh nearly. They tell 1 lakh is something you can take it, but it is really more than that. So, yeah, just stop. Let's stop down here. So they wanted their child to do some professional courses, and since they are also well educated, they want their child to do the post graduation. So they told like 25 lakhs would be required for his graduation and 25 lakhs for the post graduation. So this was the first thing that we had discussed in a meeting. I explained about financial planning and I told, do you have goals? People really tell no. Then I tell, do you have a child? Yes, we have a child. So are you looking for his good education? Yes, we are looking. So that is, I told, it's a goal. Are you planning for your early retirement or retirement some at least 3 to 4 years so that you can have a better lifestyle? Yes. So I tell then the retirement planning becomes a goal. If you want to do some philanthropy, that becomes a goal. So there are goals, but even though they have a goal, it's known to them, but they are not able to identify that this is our financial goal. So then in the first meeting I told them, okay, let's take an example of your child, and I'll go home and I'll have taken up your data and I'll help you, okay, how much is the future value required for this goal to be achieved, and the goal is to be achieved. So this is a one-time goal. At the age of 17, after 17 years down the line and 20 years down the line, so just a minute. Yeah, just stop. So that goal is to be achieved. Now, if it is retirement planning, I can understand if I have on corpuses for first 8 years, I don't do asset allocation right at the middle and don't plan at the start. We can do it after 5 to 6 years, okay, where is the corpus, and we can rebalance it. But for the child education, what I wanted to do, I wanted to have a asset allocation plan well in advance, because at this age of 17, I can't ask my child, now please wait for 1 year, I have not yet created my wealth which is required. So we started with the allocation like 100% in the first year, 12 years in equity, then moving to 70, and then finally after 15 years down the line only 40% in equity. And making this complex calculation is like, you are an engineer, and you have just been in this field for just 4 to 5 months and you are explaining me so deep. Firstly, he was surprised and told me over the phone after our third meeting, how do you take three variables, debt, balance and equity during the post-retirement phase? So he was eager to learn, so since it was a pen and paper, I could explain him. I can, with the help of calculator, I made a calculations in front of him. So he was very convinced. And we are using only two formulas, one is cash flows, one is compound interest. And even if that person also uses the same thing, so he'll generate this big numbers. So this was not something I was fantasizing him about the numbers. So that time I told him, okay, for this child education, you will require an SIP of nearly 33,000. He told agreed. So he told, can you go with the other plans? And even that time I had decided with him, how do I want to compensate me? Through the earning of the product or through the fees? So he has rightly said, no, I don't want to enter into this. I want you to handle those things because it is not possible due to my job to timely give you all the reports because I don't have an access to it. So he told, you take care of it. That 0.5% and 1% really does not matter to me until the time my corpus is safeguarded. So then we went for his retirement planning. The same way I had been like dividing into 3 different phases, and we calculated it. So SIP came somewhere around 83,500 for the retirement planning. So this client finalized the thing in the month of May, and we closed with these 2 goals right now with 1.16 lakhs as a SIP monthly size. So we go to next Vikas. So this is an ex-employee of my company. He started seeing my testimonials and people in my company started speaking about me. He's doing something different and you have been on site, so you have a lot of money now. So I think it's the right time to invest, and he's of our age, so just fix one meeting with him and ask him to explain what the work he does and how he does. So when we started with Vikas, he's like, I want to invest but I'm not sure how these things will work. Share market na up down chalta hai and all that. So first question client, sir, आप कितना invest करते हैं? So when I showed my investment, it was really transparent कि I am also investing in the same funds or suggesting you more or less the same funds that I am investing in. So I am not giving you some different piece of cake. I am sharing with you the same piece of cake. Yes, the funds differ a little as per the requirement, but more or less 60 to 70% is the similarity between what I have chosen for my personal portfolio and for the client's portfolio. So he belongs from a village in Bihar, and he told, I am been in Mumbai for my earnings, and after I complete my journey I want to travel back to my native place because that is a place I like and I wish to have my post retirement. So he's only so can we go to the retirement page? Okay, let's stop it. So he told, I just have monthly 25,000 expenses. Earlier he started with 10,000 is sufficing. Then I came up with different variables, so added up. He accepted, okay, 25,000 will be required. Currently he is a bachelor, but soon in the next 6 months down the line he is going to get married. So same way what we do the calculations we started for him, and so can you scroll down a little? Yeah, we have some different variables. Next page. Okay, yeah. So that's it. Little up. So it was not this time what the ticket size is required. I just calculated the corpus and told him, okay, this is a ticket size that is required and you are supposed to give me that. So this time we took into the consideration of the EPF. He told the EPF what I am investing, we will take that into consideration when we are doing our retirement planning, because that is a fund I am not going to touch till I retire. So he had somewhere around 2 lakhs in EPF account, and further with the increasing SIP concept, we always wonder how to calculate this increasing SIP. Sir had taught us in our learning sessions, so we could calculate that increasing SIP. We were expecting a growth of 7% in his earnings, and the expected return is 8.4% as per the current scenario. So somewhere he would collect nearly 1.17 crore by the time he retires through the EPF model. So then we just calculated what is the shortfall, and we started with an SIP's ticket size that is 10,000. He told 8,600, let's make it as 10,000 a round figure. So 1,500 more added to the kitty, and he told that would be a cushion to me. He wants to invest more. We just closed the deal, and the things processes are in progress, right? And by September he told, now I have some FDs that are maturing and some funds coming up, so I want to redeem that. So now towards the debt planning. So in same one, first page. Yeah, so he has the place where he is staying in Kalyan, he is taken up that place and he has a current loan that is of 39 lakhs and his current EMI is 34,000. He was planning and he had got some knowledge that if he start investing in SIP along with the EMI, then he'll try to get more returns. But that more returns and the EMI would close, the loan would close earlier, that was not very much assured. So I told him, okay, can we do one thing? Let's first calculate by putting 8,000 how early we are going to complete this loan. But that is very much assured. Yeah, the interest rate would differ a little, but the goal would be really closer to our numbers. So then I asked him to put 8,000 monthly and he planned to do a SIP of 42,000. He was telling I'll make it round as 45 something, but during our meeting we had discussed somewhere 8,000 extra. So original tenure was 149, new tenure is 149 and the old tenure is 228 months and we did a saving of 27 lakh rupees over there.
Getting more SIP, he has suggested to pay off the debt. That is more important.
So next, this is the last one of our clients. So he's one of my good friends. We started our journey in this company together. But he also has a family business that is into transportation. He stays in the joint family. So let's stop down there. Yeah, that's it. So he has two daughters which are just young, 2 years old and 1 year old. So that is a liability to him. He has to take care of them. He has to take care of his education and the wife. So I told, okay, I have insured myself. When are you doing it? Like, karte. So finally, last month I told, okay, now my birthday is coming, so please gift me that and make yourself assured. So he told, fine, I can do it this time for you. So I helped him firstly. It's not like 4 crore plan we will take, 5 crore we will take. Firstly, like, what are the home expenses? So we calculated like 50,000 was his monthly home expenses considering his 2 daughters, maid, wife and his self expenses. Then he asked him, see, insurance is something that we are planning when you are not there. So if you are not there, then what will be the reduction in the monthly home expenses? So he told 20%. So 20% would be the reduction. So the monthly home expenses required by his wife and 2 daughters would be 40,000. So with the help of 40,000 we calculated. So the sum amount required just for sustaining that 40,000 life for the next 52 years was somewhere to be around 2 crores. Now with the help, he has 2 daughters, so he told 25 lakh is something that I count today and that should be required. So 50 crores is what he again told, 50 lakhs, sorry. 50 lakhs is required for this daughter's education, that's a variable B. And he told so I told him then as per your need, 2.5 crore insurance is what we should take with some basic riders like waiver of premium critical benefits depending upon the product that we had selected. I told that will be useful because you have that earning. He told I don't want some parts in the critical illness for this reason because I have the other sources of earning. So if that income does not work, I have some cash flows to be working. So I could not demonstrate everybody here in this. So this is one example of insurance planning. So that way he told now don't make it 2.5 crores, make it 3 crores and that is acceptable and we close the business there. So these are the various scenarios where we done debt planning, insurance planning, goal-based planning for the child's education, for daughter's marriage, for his self-retirement, and he even got some idea that even he can achieve some more goals. But this is just our journey of 4 months where we could achieve. We have not started to go back to the clients to ask what is that. It's just a 1 month phase or a 2 month phase what we have started. By doing this complete financial planning and a goal-based planning, in 4 months today, I am happy to say that we have achieved a ticket size of 3,68,500 rupees in this 4 months. So now the next thing, being a software engineer, it's really important. My data should be more important to me and to my clients. So then again, I come back to my field. It should be secure, it should be accessible when I want, even the client should be accessible. So I started inquiring in the market for different things, okay, what is a beneficial, and starting asking people. But I wanted something that is cost efficient and I don't put more money, and it should not be more complex. It should be simple to understand for me and my clients and should give the data. And I should not be explaining to my client about the softwares and other things. So I started with the platform called as MFU as an aggregator for my business. and IFA now is a product that I'm using for my reporting tool. So MFU is completely free and IFA now costs me around 10 to 15,000. So 1,000 every month I invest for my infrastructure. And there are some key benefits described here. We can get for this more detailed after the session. If anyone wants to know like how in a small amount we can set up a good infrastructure. Okay, yeah. So with the future goals, what we want to do next. Firstly, the short-term goal, as Keyush has explained in the whole journey, there should be short-term goal, medium-term goal, and a long-term goal. So short-term goal is to complete first CFP and not get much deep into the business. Firstly, take care. I complete my certification, and anyways the business is there next to it. Medium-term goal by December 21, 150 families and one housing society has also started approaching. Okay, can we invest in mutual funds? So it's simple, 1 or 2% extra returns if they start getting, they don't need to ask for every year's increase in maintenance. So they can have the maintenance same. So ideally by taking care of one society, I am taking care of somewhere 50 to 60 families and not allowing them to increase their maintenance cost in their living expenses and having them stabilize their maintenance expense at the same rate by generating a little more returns for that. More does not mean 7 to 8%, it's 2 to 3%, that's enough to handle those variables. And long-term goal, as see 100 crores AUM, and that's the way we are doing the survey is helping us and we are getting our cleared out. 100 crores is something that is achievable because every month 4 clients replicating that, and that too in a part-time basis. This is not something really I see it's difficult because these figures are written only after calculating in books. Really, is it achievable or not? Just multiplying and checking the values. So that's it from my side.